What did people think of her, if they did not know her, when they met her as a woman, not a mother, not a wife? If they had not witnessed so many of the bad moments of her life, as I had, with her quick laughter and fast smile, would they think nothing terrible had ever happened to her? The setting sun was blotted out by a cloudy sky that cast a soft blue-gray over everything. Peter opened the car door for my mom, and then quickly ran around to the driver's side like he didn't want to keep her waiting. When they drove off, I swear I intended to head home. But then, the errant thought that he could murder my mother skittered through my mind. It wasn't an unusual thought. What kind of woman didn't constantly gauge her surroundings for danger and death? That morning in the news, the body of a woman had been found on the shore of one of the Metroplex's lakes. She'd gone missing a week prior. I'd thought about how I wasn't shocked, because it felt like women went missing or were found dead every day. You only had to pay attention to the headlines farther down the fold to see it. The headlines about the dead women didn't even warrant the largest font size. I worked in the public relations department at a university. I knew how priorities manifest themselves in newsreels. Peter looked harmless. Peter looked like someone who didn't have secrets. He looked completely and utterly normal. Maybe that should be a red flag, I thought. But my mother and Peter worked at the same place. He probably wouldn't murder her, I told myself over and over. And yet, I still went to the restaurant. I was able to find his car because I remembered he had one of those red tasseled lanyards hanging from his rearview mirror. I was lucky that the decoration made his car stand out in this particular part of town. Still, the red tassel and gaudy gold plastic made me nostalgic for things I didn't think I could have in my own life. I didn't have the cultural knowledge of what it meant. Had my parents ever told me? Maybe it was only red and gold bling to hang on your car. Maybe it was for luck. Maybe it was nothing but a trend. I couldn't see them inside the restaurant, and there wasn't a parking space open. So I got onto the highway toward home and thought about how I would need to make sure my mother couldn't recognize me next time. I would have to be more prepared next time, maybe have binoculars and a disguise. Wear something I would never usually wear. Next time.